Hey, what is going on, you guys? In this video, we're going to go over the 2025 Motorola Edge. So this is the brand new Edge that just came out. For the price tag on this guy, you are looking at about $550 US, so $600 after tax. That's with no discount, or if it's an open box or something. But I did want to open this guy up out of the box, kind of go through it. This will be the first Motorola I've looked at that has the Android 15 Moto UI out of the box. They also have been marketing Moto AI pretty heavily. But also they announced a partnership with Pantone. So now we've been seeing all these cool new phones for the 2025 model year, and they've been coming out in these really cool colors. So as an example, this one is Pantone Deep Forest, which I gotta give them credit. That's exactly what it looks like. It's kind of like a, faux leather type of material or surface, so it is pleasing to hold in the hand. And as you guys can see, this does have that waterfall over screen, so it's very curved. So it is a very appealing looking screen. It's a nice sharp 4500 nit bright display. And yeah, if you're into curved displays, this is a good one. There's no denying that, curved displays, they look super nice and they're fancy. I personally like flat screens, but if you're into the curved display, this is definitely a cool one to get. So yeah, I just kind of want to go over what's in the box and just go over the specs. And I want you guys to tell me what you think about these new Motorola's. I think they've been doing really good with the software as well as the hardware. Just a pamphlet, SIM tray tool, and then you do have a relatively chunky cable actually. This is a pretty thick cable, so good to have that. Motorola doesn't typically put much in the box, so usually just the cable. That's fine. And yeah, just to briefly go over the specs, it is out of the box Android 15 with Moto UI. It looks like 256 gigs could actually be the base storage. It does not have an expandable card slot. And I know this model is a 256 gig. Has a 5200 milliamp hour battery and it supports 68 watt wired charging. Good thing we got that thick cable that came with it. Also 15 watt wireless. Better than nothing, that's for sure. Also 68 watts it's nothing to scoff at. At 68 watts, you'll get most of your phone charged in under half an hour, depending on where the charge starts at. Also, this guy is noticeably slender. I don't know if I would say thin. I mean, yeah, it's kind of thin. But I do really like what Motorola's been doing with it, just contouring the camera module. We have the full oven stovetop now. I think it looks better than 3, so I'm down with it. And this beautiful curved edge display measures out at 6.7 inches. That's kind of cool. I've always liked Motorola's interactive wallpapers. The fingerprint sensor in this works really good, by the way. It's very fast. Works great, pretty much never misses. This guy does support all GSM carriers, including Verizon. So if you have a carrier SIM card, it's pretty much gonna work with all of them. Also, this guy does carry an IP68/IP69 certification. So the whole high pressure water jets thing, this has it. Moto paid for the certification, so pretty cool. I think this is the second phone I've got my hands on that have had the IP69. I think the first one that came out this year was like the OnePlus 13 or something. I could be mistaken. But it does have a POLED screen that supports 1 billion colors, and there is some good stuff that is included as well as far as Pantone validation when using pretty much the whole phone, including the camera system. So pretty sweet. The resolution measures out at 1220 by 2712 pixels with a 20:9 ratio. That's a 444 ppi for the pixel density, and it is rocking Corning Gorilla Glass 7i on the front. First time I've seen that one. But yeah. And this guy is equipped with the MediaTek Dimensity 7400 Ultra, which runs on a 4nm process. Basically, from my experience, it's a medium to high tier chipset. And that is equipped with the Mali G615 GPU. Triple cameras on the rear, 50 megapixels at f1.8 with phase detect autofocus and OIS. 10 megapixel f2 at 73 millimeters, so that's going to be the telephoto with phase detect and 3 times optical zoom OIS. And then 50 megapixels for the 12 millimeter ultra wide. Pretty standard video features from there. Of course, with Moto, you can always do the chop motion, turn on the flashlight, or you could do that to quickly open the camera. Also, it does say Pantone validated in the corner now, so that's super cool. This is also a dual speaker setup. It does support circle to search as well as Google Gemini usage. So overall, yeah, super solid for a newcomer in 2025. It's definitely a heck of a decent mid-ranger. I have been playing with it, kind of getting to know the new Moto UI, and it's actually very clean, like surprisingly clean. I mean, Moto's always been pretty clean, but this kind of gives almost like a color or oxygen OS type of way with how they did some of these things. But yeah, you just swipe into your drawer and you can actually do a global search from the bottom just like that. I like how they put it at the bottom. You can also tap for the Moto UI features, so it can do generative images, create a wallpaper, summarization of speech and text, all that good stuff. But yeah, I really mainly wanted to see this guy out of the box. I'll have to snap some more photos with it, but pretty cool phone so far. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.